All right, so this is Wednesday, April 5th, 2022, the retrospective for my last real day in Brussels. So today I wanted to go out and explore a little bit around the hotel at least, especially since the weather was much nicer than yesterday. It's a good thing I did because I came across this giant Smurf sitting on a mushroom, and it was for the MOOF, the Museum of Original Figurines. It was pretty dope. They had all these different cartoons and comics, most I've never heard of, but they did have the Smurfs, Marvel and DC characters, and I think I've heard of Tintin before. At least the characters look familiar. And it was pretty cool. I walked around there for a little while, took pictures, did a couple of 360 videos, and then bought some stuff from the gift shop. I also saw they had a Frida Kahlo exhibit in the same area. So I went back to the hotel, recharged the 360 camera batteries, and packed up for the meetup and headed back to the exhibition. It was also pretty dope. I'm not super familiar with Frida Kahlo's work, but the way they had everything set up was really, really impressive and cool. There was a room where they projected videos on every surface of the room, and it had a really immersive feel to it. So it was really dope. There was a VR section, but I didn't get to check that out. I took some pics and recorded 360 videos, so I can check them out later and maybe see what I missed the first time because there's a lot going on. So then I left the exhibition, made my way to the venue where the meetup was being held. One thing about Brussels is that they have very impressive architecture and statues. I saw one of Don Quixote and Sancho Panza earlier in the day, and I was a big fan of that story as a kid. So it was cool to kind of just randomly see it. I knew exactly, just from looking at it, I knew exactly who it was. And so that was pretty dope. Like a throwback, you know what I'm saying, to my younger childhood. On the way to meet up and close to the hotel was the Cathedral of Saint Michael and Saint Gudula. It's a 16th century cathedral, and it was pretty massive. I walked around it with a 360 video, and then also there was this huge statue thing that I don't know the name of because it's not on Google Maps. You just see the space, but no name. It had all these carved figures at the base, and one very high at the top of the pillar, and there was also a fire going on at the base. It's pretty cool. Some mind-blowing stuff. So then I got to the venue, helped set up, and people started showing up. There was a good amount of people in attendance too. I did my presentation and switched it up a little. I actually did another updated talk instead of the one I was originally going to do. We had a really good discussion on the topic and gave me some things to think about. I also got a chance to ask them questions to learn about the tech scene in Brussels and their experiences. So that was cool to hear. It was really dope. Met a lot of cool people from different backgrounds working on some interesting projects. I had a really great time. Definitely looking forward to maybe coming back in the future, especially when the weather is nicer. Okay. So back at the hotel and getting things ready so I can head out tomorrow early. Going to look up to see if there's a bus or something that I can take to the train station. I'm not really trying to walk, but I will if I have to. Because there has to be a bus, right? 'Cause I saw buses and trams going all over the place. So now I got some videos rendering and uploading, and so I can have them posted before I leave. I'll probably shower and wear the clothes that I plan on wearing tomorrow, so I can just get a little bit of extra sleep, get up and make my early morning trek to the station. So I still need to do the COVID test on the way to the airport. So I already set up an appointment. So hopefully get on the train in Brussels, go to London St. Pancras, and that's where I'm going to get my COVID test. And so if all goes well, I'll continue on to Heathrow, catch my flight, and go back home. So hopefully everything goes smoothly. But future me, you already know what happens. So hopefully it all worked out. Okay, so let's get to start doing. Carrying around the extra batteries for my video camera. I could have skipped a trip back and forth to and from the hotel if I had them. Stop doing. Bringing physical books. I have not read one page of the book that I brought. If I had a digital version, I probably could have had got some reading in on my phone while on a train or like a bus or something. So plus it takes up a lot of space in my luggage. So next time, I think when I got it originally, there wasn't a digital version, but hopefully by now there is. So yeah, but I did buy a pretty cool Frida Kahlo bookmark. So that was cool. So I can always use that at home. Cool. So that's stop doing, bringing along physical books. Keep doing. I had a really great time on this trip, and I look forward to doing it again. Glad I was able to finally get the chance, and it sucks that there's still like a pandemic out there that's looming, but made it work, so we'll see. Shout outs. All right, shout outs to Omar and Ayman and the whole BEJS community for having me out and making me feel welcome and engaging me in a really good discussion. So thank you all very much. It was great. Shout out to Vonage and my team for letting me do this. So thank you all very much. Hopefully it all worked out, you know what I mean? And then that's it. I'm out. I got a lot of stuff to get done and I'm exhausted. I can sleep on the plane though. So until next time, future me, I wish you could tell me what happens tomorrow with this test and if everything goes through smoothly. So thanks again. Till next time, be easy. Peace.